my YouTube friends and any other of my real life friends who happen to be lurking. Hi, Linda R. I am here to, this is Leanne, and from My Big Adventure, and I'm here to report my 5 weeks post-op date, the progress, and I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on May 23rd, 2014 in Tijuana, Mexico with Dr. Rodriguez and Elmo. And my pre-op diet, I weighed 278 pounds. Day of surgery, I weighed 268. Last week, I weighed 244. And today, I weigh 242. So I've lost 36 pounds altogether, which is good. I'm happy about that. And of course, like others, it's not so much that I'm dying for the scales to move too drastically. I have the secret hope that if I lose more slowly, maybe I won't have the hair loss that every single other person has. I kind of don't think so. I think it's more about restricted calories than rapid weight loss, or both. I don't know. I have some good news things to share. A few. One is that I mentioned very early on, I think it was a pre-op video, how I hated the way I sweat all the time, how I sweat no matter what I'm doing, cooking every single day, all day, and mopping my face and dripping, and now I don't do that anymore at all, except for when I'm exercising, which you're supposed to sweat when you're exercising. And I'm trying really hard to appreciate that, because it drove me absolutely crazy. It's so easy when an annoying thing stops to quickly dismiss it and not even really appreciate how that annoying thing isn't happening so much anymore. So I'm trying to appreciate it. My clothes are still getting baggier. I have to haul out more to my big stash of future garage sale clothing. This is getting all funny and darker. The reason it's dark is because my light bulb burned out and I'm too lazy to go get another one. I have an interesting biology question. What is the science behind the reality that I am eating a literal fraction of the calories that I was eating 5 weeks, or no, 6-7 weeks ago, and my weight loss is just so slow? I mean, if on a bad day when I'd have a terrible binge, I probably ate 5 or 6, or I don't know, thousands of calories a day. Now I have real trouble making it up to 500. I just don't understand, and I'm okay with it. I just think it's curious. The other curious thing is that that when you lose, when you're not losing weight, you're in a stall, or you're losing only just very, very, very slowly. But especially when you're in a stall, you continue to lose inches. And sometimes I think that's just a little comforting pat on the back that people give you when you're frustrated with a stall. But it's true. I've just am a living, breathing testament to that lately. I mean, I was on a stall for almost 2 weeks, and by the end of the 2 weeks, all my clothes were way looser on me before I ever even lost another pound. So explain it to me, please. Thank you. My confidence is growing daily. When I'm out and about shopping or going anywhere, doing anything, even though most people haven't even noticed a difference, or if they notice, they don't say anything, I notice the difference. I feel the difference in my movement and my mobility, and I feel thinner. I feel happy about the fact that I am getting thinner, and I'm going to continue to get thinner. I just love that. I love that my confidence is boosted, and I think it will continue to boost. And it even sort of bleeds into my personal, my marriage relationship. You know, I mean, things that qualities of the relationship that are annoying to me or frustrating to me and used to you know, a long history of having it hurt my feelings or feel like everything's my fault or I need to change or blah, blah, blah. Somehow I have just more confidence, and I'm able to kind of just blow it off and think, well, I'm doing the best I know how to do, and if I don't know what's wrong, I guess there's nothing I can do about that, so I'll just carry on and let the chips fall where they may, which is really freeing to get to that place. And I don't know that it's necessarily about the weight loss, but there's no other big change going on here, so I think so. I'm still struggling with food. I think I might have to go back to soft foods or something. I don't know. Every time I eat, I feel the restriction right away, and I have to stop. And it's just really a kind of a downer, and I'd rather just not eat. And in the meantime, I'm trying to cut out some of the protein shakes and the meal replacement bars and that phony stuff. I'd like to focus on eating real food, but it seems like I can't hardly get any real food down. Today, I got on FitnessPal and added up my calories, and it was kind of shocking. I'm like, oh goody, I've had 325 calories today. Isn't that grand? That's not grand. I mean, I'm not trying to be an anorexic here or any such thing. I even brought, and here it is, it's 11:30 at night where I am, and I even brought my applesauce I'm trying to eat. I haven't been very successful, and a 35 calorie skinny cow. These are really good, by the way. But they're good, but little Leanne, or big Leanne, just can't hardly eat very much. It just turns me off. I hope this levels out. I don't want to be unhealthy. I want to be healthy. I want to eat enough food to be healthy. And it just seems so bizarre to be worried about this. It's like those videos I watched at the, before I had surgery, of the handful of people that post at the end of their journey after they've reached goal, and oh no, they're getting below goal, and oh dear, they can't stop losing, and oh now it's a concern. I remember looking at that thinking, oh come on. I mean, I believe that it's a problem for those people, but it just seems so unfathomable, considering my 60 years of lamenting, wishing I didn't eat so much. Anyway, it's a little bit of a concern. I really have made an effort this week to sit down and focus on eating small bites and letting them settle before I have another bite. And my lifestyle doesn't really work that way. I have my grandsons, for instance, and I'm just busy cooking them their dinner, their macaroni and cheese, and their the things that they request. And breakfast this morning, and I'm running around cooking, and I'm hungry, and so I dish myself up a little plate of a little bit of scrambled eggs and a little bit of half of a sausage link, and I fixed pancakes for them, and I have some pancakes I made for myself in the freezer, teeny tiny little things about the size of a silver dollar, maybe not even. That I made with flax and almond meal and protein powder and etc. And so I'm running around, fixing breakfast and attending to making more pancakes, and that seems to work better because I don't have time to sit down and just stare at my food in between bites, and I have a bite and then I go do stuff, and then I come back and have another bite, and I'm on the move all the time. And that seems to go down, though even so, I couldn't even eat half of it. What's wrong? Half an egg for breakfast, a half of a sausage link, and a half of a tiny little pancake. That's not enough to sustain anyone. Especially, anyway. So that's kind of my problem, my big problem. I'm going to have to call Ishi. If you're watching, Ishi, I'm going to be calling you or emailing you and asking you if other people have this problem. my fridge is full of all these tiny little leftovers, all these things I've fixed for myself, or the applesauce that I just opened that I won't be able to eat all of, and I'll put the rest of it in the fridge because I hate to waste it. And I've got my freezer just increasingly full of these little vacuum sealed packages of, I made, spaghetti squash for my spaghetti sauce, and all these little tiny packages, meal packages, and I'm just having a hard time with food. I really, really hate to bother because it's really frustrating every time. It's worse this week than it was last week. I don't like that. I'm a person that when I identify a problem, I pinpoint possible solutions and I try them and I solve it, and I'm not solving this one yet. So I'm kind of really reaching out to any of you guys out there that have had any experience with this or have suggestions or whatever, that you let me know what you think I can do to get so that I can sit down and eat a half a cup of food total and enjoy it. I hear people say, oh, I made this or I had that and it was just delicious. It's like, delicious doesn't factor in anymore. Not that my taste buds have stopped working. I want to eat delicious food. I just never, one bite, 2 bites maybe, and that's all I can eat. So anyway, I need help. So if you've got it, send it my way. A couple of mentions. Let's see. TK Sleever. I love it. We had a little exchange after I commented on our last video about shrinkles. That's the other downer. It's like, look at this face. I put a Facebook photo up of myself, and I have a friend who said, I don't really know. She's a little older than I am. She says, I don't know that I really want to lose weight because, if I do, then my face, the wrinkles in my face will really show because my fat just kind of fills it in and nice and smooth. And I've always said and still say, oh, well, I'd trade a thinner, lighter, healthier body for wrinkles on my face any day. And that's going to always be true. But, oh, my gosh, I guess in the night you can't really tell. But these wrinkles in my face up close, it's like a frickin' road map of New York City. And that's just the way it is, so oh well. And it's going to get worse. And so that's kind of shocking to suddenly go from having laugh lines here and around my eyes and whatnot to having these in millions of little fine wrinkles and all of this stuff. I have a friend who just had a facelift, and I always said, oh well, I'm going to grow gracefully and I never do such a thing, and I still don't anticipate I ever will, but I can certainly see why people get to a place where they want to do that. But you can't fight Mother Nature. I'd rather be thin. So anyway, she coined, I guess she didn't coin the phrase, but she said something about, shrinkles, and I think she maybe was talking more about, extra skin on your arms or wherever, but I have a face full of shrinkles, and I love that word, so thanks, TK. Share Bear, oh man, am I ever excited for you. I just can't tell you how impressed I am with these new adventures that you're signing up for, all on your own. I just think it's so cool because I know from my own experience after the troubles in my life that when I finally kind of had to step out and do stuff for myself and do things alone, and for example, I'd been up to the San Juan Islands in Puget Sound my whole life since I was 3, but I'd never gone whale watching, and the island that was my grandparents' home was on Orcas Island, which was named after orca whales. And so the last time I was there, my parents sold it since then, so it's no longer, but I didn't know that at the time, so I had a great time the last time I was there. I decided I wanted to go whale watching, so I just did, and it was just cool. And when I went to Hawaii last time, I wanted to swim with the dolphins really bad. It's one of those bucket list things, and I signed up and I went all by myself because my friend wasn't interested. So it's really empowering to do those kinds of things. And so Sherry, I'm really looking forward to hearing about your adventures, and I bet you dollars to donuts, sorry about the donuts reference, that it's just the beginning, that it's just gonna open up whole new vistas in your life. So I love your videos, by the way. I just love them. I get so excited. There's a few people, well, there's several people I see that they've posted a new video, and I'm like, whoop whoop, yay. Linda R, hi, I know you're watching. I just learned that my friend that I hadn't had a chance to tell about this, but she heard it elsewhere, which is kind of like, really? People are talking about this? And she told me she'd been watching my videos. I'm like, really? How did you even know about my videos? So she's a lurker. Hi, honey. Look forward to walking with you next week. And then my other second grade best friend, Linda, hi to you too. I know you're out there somewhere too. And my brother, I just told him about my YouTube channel, so he may be checking in now and again too. Hi, Jeff, I love you. Anyway, there's others out there, and you know, it's terrible. I need to be keeping notes on all the great things I get out of other people's videos so that I can do proper shout outs at the end of mine, and I'm bad about it. Sorry, you guys. Everybody that I respond to in writing, which is just about everybody that responds to me, know that I appreciate each and every one of you, and I get lots out of everything that you communicate to me via video or via words. And to those of you out there who watch who don't make videos that communicate with me, I want you to know that wherever you're at in your journey, I support you, and that I'm your VSG friend, and so let's write back and forth. And I know here in my world where I live, I'm the only person in my whole world that has had this surgery. In fact, nobody else has even heard of it here. I hadn't heard of it until I happened to stumble on it on YouTube. But anyway, that's all. It's a long video, and I always mean to make them short. So thanks for putting up with this dark thing, and I'll come at you again in a week unless I have something to say in the meantime. Night night.